Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Yashem, Yahweh Shah by Yashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's kicking his word in sincerity, also in truth. A lot of times, man, in this truth, you have the will to want to, do a sit down or to read or, just to get spiritual. And, quite frankly, your flesh is just beating you down and weighing you down. Well, in those times, it's important, that you your hardest just to fight through, that feeling of fatigue or feeling of stress, because this world will beat you down, man. You know, everything is a test though, and it's very important that we are holding on to our faith, in the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, and know that what's going on is to refine this. And a lot of times you don't feel that way, man. You like, damn, I done been low for X amount of years. How long you gonna refine me? you know I'm being funny, but this work could beat you down, man. But it's important that we understand the times that we're living in, some trying times. So your faith is going to be, on trial. you know the biggest thing that I've learned, well, one of the biggest things I learned this year, I learned a lot this year, man. But one of the things I learned is, man, fight to be positive, man. Fight to, remain, you know, faithful to the will of Yahweh Shemi Shah. Fight for your integrity, because it's not going to be easy. You will be tested, and every day it's going to be a test. You can't just please the Lord when you're feeling good or you're on top. You have to please Him, when you're at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's not an easy thing to do. It's not supposed to be easy. We are talking about reigning forever in the kingdom of heaven. So your flesh is gonna weigh you down, man. You know, storing up your treasures in heaven. You know what I'm saying? If you are looking at it in a fleshly point of view or a carnal point of view, it could seem pointless. But that's the thing. We have to be spiritual in this thing. This thing is a spiritual fight. Okay? So this is 2 Timothy 2:2. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahshua Mashiach, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to the faithful man, whom shall be able to teach others also. So the things that we have learned from our elders, we are to teach, the brothers that are below us, man. That's what it's all about. Teaching and preparing these brothers, you know, for the fight, man. And that fight is their in particular walk, or their particular walk, excuse me. You know, we have to make sure that we are feeding the flock. If we love Yahweh Shah, that's what we have to do. We have to feed His lambs. You know. Matter of fact, let's get that. Now this is John 21 and 15. So when they had dined, Yahweh Shah said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. Let's look at that word feed, because this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite scriptures, man. Because this is what it's all about, right here. Let's see if I could get it for you, brothers. I had to go up a little bit. I was at 15. And it said feed. That word feed. And it goes into poemano. Says to feed, to tend to a flock, keep sheep, to rule, govern of rulers, to furnish pasture for food, to furnish, to cherish one's body, to serve the body, to supply the requisites for the soul's need. That's deep, bro. You see what I'm saying? Which really goes to feed or to rule, supervise. You know what I'm saying? But you supplying, we're supplying these brothers, you know, um, with what their soul needs, man. You see what I'm saying? Giving them direction, giving them understanding on what not to do and what to do in the truth, man. You know, a lot of things that you think you might know as a man, but you don't know on a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, dealing with a woman, I mean, you know, in the truth, you know, when you first get into this thing, you know, you think it's all about being a he-man, one woman hater. You know, cursing females out and things of that nature. And you little broad that you got, you talking to her crazy. And then you know, as you get older, you get more understanding. You relay that understanding to the younger brothers. Like, hey man, just chill. You got a woman that's just cool and chill out. And that's just one example. You know, or you know, when you first come into this thing, you're zealous. You want to tell everybody and tell your family members, and you know that blows up in your face. So with that understanding, you teach these younger brothers. You know, hey man, don't cast your pearls to swine. You see what I'm saying? These are all these things. You know, they're small examples, of course, but they're big in the long run, man. That's these pointers and just being an example. This is a part of feeding the flock. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Paul was telling uh his followers in second Timothy the second chapter. You see what I'm saying? So if we love Yahweh Shai, we have to feed these brothers, man. Give them what their soul requires. You see? And again, that's not gonna be easy. You have to put yourself last in this thing. It's a requirement to be a servant. When you're a servant, you don't have a say so in when you want to work. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, you know, you might have a side gig, you know, and that side gig has, uh, crazy hours, you know, working on a Sunday or something like that. You know, you might not want to go. That might be your day to chill. But hey, you got called in, so guess what you need to have to do? You got to go to work. Same thing with this truth, man. You know, and that's a beautiful thing that the apostle, Paul, excuse me, Tahar, Salakia, he issued out that decree, man. You know, why is that? Because he's keeping, that flame, keeping that fire. You know, because leave it up to us. Hey, you know, we'll do the sit down, but two, more than three. You know, I can't say that I would just do that on my own. You know, just to be, frank. But now that I have, or we had that, beautiful examples. We seem to do more than three. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. That's what we're here to do. We are here to be servants for the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and not please our own flesh, man. You know? So it's important as we toil in this thing to, you know, really, not be so selfish and think about, our flesh and what's weighing us down, but really, really focus on the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Now this is back in 2 Timothy 2, and I started 2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. So you can't get entangled, in the affairs of this life. You get caught up in, trying to get more money, trying to, find, a higher paying job that could weigh you down. You stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Man, just believe that Yahweh by Shem Yahushua is gonna take care of you, and also believe that He's fair, man. Most High ain't gonna keep you down for too low if you're doing what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's something I've been really, really, dwelling on, man. Just man, the Most High is fair, man. When you going through these times of trials, remember the lessons that you was taught, via these trials, man. There's certain things that's in your personality that the Most High wants to refine, and He's not going to take you out of a certain scenario until it's completely refined. So you might be in a situation to where you know your patience is constantly tested because hey, for me, hey, to be honest with you, I could be a bit of a hothead. So the Most High is trying my patience, man, and I'm thankful. Why is that? Because He wants me to slow down. I do way better when I'm slow and I'm slowing down and I'm paying attention to everything. You see, but these demons, they want you to get you know out of character. You see what I'm saying? And when you get out of character, that's when them demons are fester. You know, and you end up falling out. You see what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this, man. We have to focus on the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. You see what I'm saying? Like a great soldier, a Navy SEAL. A Navy SEAL knows his mission or his objective, and he executes with precision. He's not like a regular soldier, but he's a part of the elite, and that's what we are. The hopeful elect. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. That's what we're seeming to be. You see? And if any man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned except he strive lawfully. The husbandman that laboreth must be first partakers of the fruits. Consider what I say, and Yahweh give thee understanding in all things. Remember that Yahushua Mashiach of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel. Wherefore I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of the most High is not bound. That's right. So Paul, man, he's getting locked. He was at the time he was getting locked up. Got stoned. you know, actually died, came back to life. Still pushed to work, man. Man, that's cold blooded, man. That's not easy to do. You know. You know. You know. With my little experience, in this truth, you know, we had experienced scoffers, calling in the office, things of that nature, man. That was hell, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That took a lot of patience and just a lot of belief. A lot of trial, man. That wasn't hard. I mean, that wasn't easy. People calling you, want to sabotage your business, man. But guess what? That pairs in comparison to somebody actually stoning you, man, for something that you believe in, and then to have integrity to get up after you got stoned and continue preaching, man. That's cold blooded. You know, Paul was a good soldier, man. You see, and we have to have that same mindset, no matter what. F it. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sakes, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahushua Mashiach with eternal glory. Paul had his mind set on feeding the flock, no matter what he was going through, man. And he wrote this for our understanding. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, brothers. We have to endure these things for the elect's sakes. And it takes us not being consumed with our everyday affairs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't getting paid enough. Or, whatever. That doesn't matter in this walk of ours. What matters is the will of the Heavenly Father. You see what I'm saying? That is what's important. So I just want to come with a quick sit down. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well, and peace to you brothers out there that's kicking his word, sincerity, also in truth. Shalom.